Okay, hey, how's it going? I'm Atkinson, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about saddling a horse. Today, our model is Sadie, and she is a 19-year-old Tobiano paint, and so we're going to go ahead and saddle her up. Now, some of you may have thought, hey, you know, you've watched a Western movie, or you've seen people out on horseback and say, hey, you know what, I'd really like to do that, but I don't know how to saddle a horse. So we're going to remedy that right now. But the first thing you need to know about saddling a horse is you got to take care of the animal, all right? Because it's a symbiotic relationship between the two, horse and rider. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give her a quick brush down, make sure that we got all the mud and everything broke up off of her, and make sure that she's comfortable. So to break up the mud and everything, you just use a nice hard rubber brush, brush her down, make sure you want to go with the grain of the hair, and just break everything loose. Then you come back with your soft bristle brush and brush everything off. Make sure you get all the way down to her legs. The most important part though, when brushing your animal, is to make sure that you get down here between her legs where the saddle cinch is going to go. Alright, because up under here she can get a lot of mud and debris, things caught up underneath there, so that way when you start cinching up your saddle, she doesn't get any saddle sores. So just get down into there, brush it loose, break all that mud up, and then come back through with your soft bristle brush and brush her down. And then she's good to go. After you get done with that, then you're going to want to take your hoof pick. Hoof pick is just a little piece of metal on a brush that you use to clean out her hooves. You want to check your animal before you start riding. That way if there's any rocks, debris, or anything in her hoofs, it's comfortable for the animal before you start your ride. So to check her hoofs, you just run your hand down the leg here, and these little tendons, just give a little squeeze, then you can just clean her right out.
Oh wow.
She's good to go. Same thing with the back leg. Run your hand down her leg so she knows where you're at. She's got to cooperate too. Give a little squeeze on the tendon. Now I like personally not to bring my horse's leg too far up so that she's not uncomfortable. We don't want her to be uncomfortable because it's about the comfort of the animal. Just clean her hooves out. A lot of times you hear, hey, don't get around the back end of a horse. That is true, okay? As long as the horse knows where you're at. So when I walk around the back end of my animal, I make sure that I keep my hand up on her rear end so she knows where I'm at. So it's all safety. And that she's also comfortable. Same thing on the other side. Give that little tendon a squeeze. She'll bring her hoof right up, clean her out, brush her out. She's good to go. Nice and happy. You heard her the little whinny right there, right? Same thing on the back. She already knows the drill. I don't like to bring my horse's hoof up too high so that it's not uncomfortable for her. Clean her out. Make sure she's good to go. Yeah, everything looks good. And we're ready to move on. She looks good. Hand on her rump so she knows where I'm at. And we're good. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and look at your saddle pad. This is your standard saddle pad. This is a CSI pad. I personally prefer this pad. It's got a little extra padding and cushioning in there for the withers of the horse. So what you want to do is inspect it before you actually put it on your animal. Make sure that it's clean and free of debris. Little horsehair ain't going to hurt. Just make sure there's no briars or anything like that that could cause that animal discomfort. Take your pad, throw it up on the animal, and you can see I got it high on her neck. Well, if you just slip it back, it'll fall right into her withers where it needs to be, and then you can just visually inspect and see and make sure. Personally, I like where this line right here comes down the axis of the leg straight down to the ground. That way I know that this saddle pad is on there right. After you've got your saddle pad seated, she's obviously comfortable with it. She ain't moving, she's not jumping around. So we're going to move on to the saddle. First thing you want to do is take your saddle, check all your straps and riggings. Everything looks good on this side. Check your saddle pad, or not your saddle pad, but your cinch straps. Everything looks good on this side. And then we'll go ahead and take our stirrup and we'll throw it up over the hoof or the saddle horn. And we'll go ahead and place the saddle on the animal. And once you got your saddle on and it's seated, you can actually move it around and make sure that it's good and seated in the right spot according to the withers, the left, the right, front, and the back. Now, if you move it too far forward, if you move your saddle too far forward, you can cause that animal some discomfort in the withers and the shoulder blades. If you move the saddle too far back, you'll actually get a hot spot here on the back end, and that's no good either, because then your animal's going to want to run off on you because she's trying to get away from that hot spot. So if you just take your saddle, kind of cinch it up into where you need it, and I like to pull my saddle pad up high into the saddle, just like so. Then I'll take my stirrup, throw it up over the saddle horn, and then go around to the other side here. Disconnect. Bring your front cinch up underneath the front of the horse, just like that. And then right here with your saddle strap, or your saddle cinch, there's two buckles on this loop right here. The first one you're going to run through is this top one. Make sure it's nice and even. Run it through your first. Come on now. Run it through the first buckle. Back up to the saddle rig. Down through the back and through the second buckle. You give her a nice little cinch right there. Now sometimes there aren't enough eyelets right here for your buckle to sink into. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and just do a cowboy cinch on it. That's where you run your strap underneath the saddle and make a cowboy tie. Come through the front. Around to the back, just like you were doing a 4-in-1 necktie. And then straight on down through the top. And that's done. After that's good, then you want to go ahead and do your rear cinch. On your rear cinch, just bring it up. Make sure it's not tangled first. If you notice right there, I kept my hand on the back of her hind one so that she knew where I was at all times. Bring the back cinch up. Bring it up just so it's nice and snug, but it's not pinching your animal right here in the belly. Alright? Just nice and snug, about 2 fingers tight. That's about all you need. Walk back around, make sure she's snug on the other side. Yep, looks good over here too. Now, at this point, your horse is saddled. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I can saddle up and I can ride off now. Nope. Alright, so the next thing you need to do is you need to make sure you check your stirrup length. Alright, so sometimes, we have a lot of folks over and we let other people ride our horses. And sometimes we're going to go ahead and adjust those stirrups so somebody else can ride. So to check your stirrup length to make sure that this saddle is fit for you, all you have to do is take your hand, put it up under the fender as far as you can get it up in there, bring the stirrup, and if it comes to your armpit, you're good to go. That's the right length for you. Check one side, check the other, because that's part of keeping your stability when you're riding. Okay, hey, that one's good. This saddle's set up for me still. Now, a lot of things that folks tell you are, hey, you always do everything from the left side of your horse. And that, for the most part, is true, okay? We do a lot of things from the left side of the horse. However, where some of the history comes in for that is, hey Aaron, why do people get on the horse only from the left side? Well, that harkens back to the knights and the Roman centurions of old, when you know, guys had swords and pikes and spears and everything like that. Well, most of those guys were right-handed. So it doesn't make any sense from getting on your horse on the right-hand side and then you stab your horse. So that's why everybody gets on from the left side. So you get on from the left side, and that way your sword isn't going over there and sticking a horse. Your pike isn't going over there and sticking a horse. So that's why we do things from the left side. Today, because most mounted cavalry and everything like that is mechanized, we don't really have to worry about that. So you can come from the left and the right today, but that's one of those rules that harken back from the days of old. So, now that we've got her cinched up, we've given her a few minutes, and I've told you that story about swords and pikes and centurions. She has probably held her breath the whole time I've been talking. So now what we're going to do before we actually mount up and ride is we're going to go ahead and make sure that that cinch is one more again tight, because horses have a tendency to hold their breath, and when they hold their breath, you can't get a good cinch down here on this front cinch. So now we're going to just check it one more time. So you loosen the cowboy tie, loosen it up just a little bit, get a little slack in there, and boom, get another 2-3 inches out of that. Tighten her back up, and then you're probably not going to fall out of your saddle now. Horses have a tendency to want to hold their breath. So now that we've got her all saddled up, we've checked our stirrups, and she's ready to go. Go ahead and untie her. And I've made a tremendous knot here. And that's how you saddle your horse.
Go wrestle some cattle.
So in the words of George Strait, this is where the cowboy rides away.